'Cause every time that I try to run from the love, it's like I fall right back into your arms. No, I can't live without your touch. No, it's like I can't escape your love.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie. I am a working mom to 3 children and a wife. If you are a reoccurring viewer, thank you so much for stopping back in. In today's video, I am going to be undecorating some birthday decorations that definitely needed to come down, and some were already falling down, which is why they're not up for me to take down. In my last video, we were preparing for my daughter and my son's birthday. They are 8 years apart, but their birthdays are 1 day apart, which is kind of hectic, but very cool at the same time. Over the weekend, we had some friends come over for a little gathering. You'll have to check out that video for all of that information. But it was a pretty good time, and now it's just kind of like a get back to reality and clean up the house. I hope you are doing good, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend also. Let me know in the comments what you guys had planned for your weekend, whether it's an open house, a wedding, just staying in. With summer here, I know you are all probably pretty busy with graduations and open houses. We had a couple already so far, and June 20th, we actually have a wedding to go to. So that will definitely be fun. The sparkly banner you just seen me take down and fold up, I ended up getting that from the Dollar Tree. My daughter picked out all of her decorations, so it wasn't really a surprise as to what was going up. The surprise was it already being up when she had woken up the next morning. My sweet boy was so tired. He desperately needed a nap, but I had more dishes I had to do, so I needed this area cleaned off for them to go on.
Without your touch, no, it's like I can't escape your love.
My son is definitely my little shadow. He's constantly following me around the house no matter what I'm doing. If I'm walking out of a room, he's walking out of a room. It's so adorable. Let me know in the comments if you have children, and if you do they follow you around like this also? A little funny story about the coffee. We always used to have ground coffee, and then one time I bought coffee not knowing it was whole bean. I just wasn't paying attention, and so I decided to keep it and try it, and I got off Amazon a little coffee grinder, and now I can never go back to ground coffee because I don't feel like it tastes as good as the whole beans. Let me know if you are a coffee drinker or a tea drinker, and don't mind my son in the background. My sister-in-law got him this little vacuum from a garage sale. It was only $1, and he loves that thing so much. So every time he's like walking around with it and the music is going off, he always makes these cute little grunting noises. I accidentally broke that mason jar, and that coffee mug I actually had made for my husband's birthday, and I was just very clumsy and I dropped it in the sink a little too hard and accidentally broke both of them. I ended up using my Cricut to make that coffee mug design, so I still actually have that template saved. So I'm thinking probably for Father's Day, I might make it again, just to a different mug. Growing up, my most dreaded household chore was dishes. I absolutely hated to do dishes. And now I can't stand having dishes in my sink. I will either wash them by hand or I put them in my dishwasher. Let me know in the comments, what was your most dreaded chore that you had to do as a child? I don't know if you guys can see the dust on this table or not, but it's been a whole 2 days since I last dusted, and it gets so dusty in our house because we live on a dirt road. And if I go like even 2-3 days without dusting, it just accumulates so much dust, and it's so bad for the kids and I's allergies. Dust is not my only nemesis. And I say that because with dusting, it's an everyday thing. But the cobwebs that accumulate on these antlers, if I go past a week, they will have cobwebs in between each horn on both sides of the rack. It's absolutely crazy. And I'm not sure if it's because it's an older house or if it's because we're surrounded by pine trees and cedars. I don't really understand why the cobwebs are so bad in this house, but I'm constantly like dusting and getting cobwebs because I feel dirty if I don't. Let me know in the comments if you have the same problem with dust and cobwebs. When I started to dust this table, that picture frame had fallen, and the back of it that supports it to stand up actually completely broke off from the back of it. And that is what I was trying to show you. As I was dusting off the TV, I noticed that there was a few splotches onto the TV, so I knew that the duster was just not going to get that, so I did have to get a wet washcloth, more like a damp washcloth. I definitely was not wet because I am absolutely scared to use anything wet on the TV. It would absolutely be my luck that I would destroy the TV. I just have that kind of luck. This toy that I just put up on the shelf is a Montessori toy. It's one of his new ones. It's got a circle, triangle, square, and octagon with 1 to 5 holes in each one, so he has to like learn the shapes and how to put them on. You can't see it, but there is a picture up above this, and I was dusting that off because once again I found a little cobweb at the very top of it. I absolutely love this dishwasher, and there is actually a really funny backstory to it. So a few years before I had gotten this dishwasher, I was asking my husband to get me a dishwasher or to possibly look at a dishwasher. Well, he ended up finding this on the swap, and we had to travel to the city to get it, but I did not think he actually got it. And on Christmas morning, he's like, oh, there's something in your vehicle you need to see. And mind you, my vehicle had been in the garage for a few days, and I've been walking past it, and I never noticed it. It was in the very back of my vehicle. I couldn't even believe that I've been walking past my Christmas gift for days upon days, and I never even noticed it. This is the next day. I wasn't able to finish what I was doing in the last clip, and in this one my son had just woken up and I had just finished getting ready for work. I just realized I've never called my husband by his first name in my videos. I've always been like my husband or the kids' father. This is my husband, Kurt. He was helping me with our son in the morning because our son leans. Like when you pick him up, he leans hard. And sometimes it's really hard to pick out his clothes because he'll hit his head on the dresser and it makes me feel so bad. But this is the outfit that I ended up going with, and oh my gosh, he is so adorable. You like your outfit? You look so cute. Yes, you do. You look so cute. Hi. Here, I just got out of work, and my husband's absolutely amazing because when I went to work, I rolled it over to hook it up so it could run its cycle, and he went to his lunch before I got home. And he's so wonderful because he disconnected it and he moved it back for me. So I'm just putting all the clean dishes away. My son is so adorable. Every time I get the bottom rack open, he always goes for the silverware holder. It's so adorable. My son got so upset when I took that silverware holder from him, so I did the clap and the yay, and he loves it when I do that. He'll go from crying to smiling within seconds. My son is absolutely obsessed with the vacuum. I'm not sure if it's because it has a motor or if it makes noise. I'm really not sure why. But ever since he was super little, whenever I'd vacuum, he would like get so excited and he'd try to follow it around. And now that he's really mobile, he's like chasing after it all the time. My second child was so sneaky. I had no idea that she snuck chips into the living room because she's not allowed to eat in the living room. And she got crumbs all over the couch. Last week, I just stripped these couch covers off and cleaned them in the washer too. So I was a little unhappy, but she's also 5, so I get it. I put this playpen here because it stops my son from getting access to the wires from our TV and our internet, and we don't have any way of like putting them up out of his reach. So this is like the perfect blockage for him so he can't access it. Now that I've made it into my children's room to vacuum up their floor, I was kind of directing my daughter around, like, pick up these things here so I can vacuum here. And the pile of clothes on the floor is actually their dirty clothes, but their hamper broke, which I'm honestly surprised it lasted as long as it did, because it's the hamper that I had gotten for my oldest during her baby shower, which she just turned 9. So that hamper lasted us 9 years. And then I always vacuum under their bed. Not always, I shouldn't say. It's been a few weeks since I've done it, but I'm honestly surprised as to how many clothing and items were under her bed. And then as I was distracted doing that, my son got into his tub of diapers and he threw a total fit when I took them from him, but he can't really be playing with diapers, so. I was so shocked to find my cat underneath my bed. When my husband built our bed frame, I asked for a floating bed. So there's actually certain compartments under there where I can actually put some storage in. So our board games actually fit perfectly inside those slots. So when I put that down there, I seen my cat. He kind of spooked me because I was not expecting him to be down there. I messed up big time. The other day, I wanted to wash our curtains, and it took a lot to get the one behind me down because it is broken, but the end pops off, so I was able to take both curtains off the one side. And unfortunately, I was not thinking because I was doing a lot of laundry that day, and I put them from the washer into the dryer, and because they're room darkening, the backs of them stuck together and the dryer like melted them together. So then when I got them out of the dryer and tried to pull them apart, a bunch of the room darkening parts like ripped off the curtain. So as you can see in the background, the light coming through the curtain is because it's missing the backing. So we're definitely going to have to get new curtains now. My son was getting so tired. He come up to me and started to cry, and I'm such a sucker for him. So I had to stop what I was doing so I could take him, feed him, and then tried to get him in for a nap. The nap definitely did not happen, but he was fed and more content. When I'm doing laundry, I always feel like it takes forever, but in reality, it only took me about 25 to 30 minutes to do all the girls' laundry and get my bed finally cleaned up again. I am pretty excited. My husband just left, but he was home for a little bit. he stopped at the storage unit and brought home this. So the camper is home. I am going to be cleaning it. Just got some stuff taking care of the inside. Some dead bugs. We gotta get new mattresses for the beds. I'm actually pretty excited. So that is going to be our next project. I am pretty darn excited. That is going to conclude this video, and then the camper cleaning video is coming next. So stay tuned for that, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.